Hey, what's up? It's Matt, and today I want to talk about the two recent videos I did on color theory. Not specifically the content of the videos, but the learning process that happened while I was researching them. I originally intended to just do one video on why we see negative afterimages, but as I researched this, I learned it was a much more complicated topic than it seemed. In fact, there were multiple parts in the researching process where I thought I understood it, and then as I learned more, I go, no, okay, that was wrong. So I finally finished researching it, and I've filmed it, and now I'm 2/3 of the way editing it, and I hear myself say this one sentence, and I realize, that can't be right. It happened again. It was so frustrating because I thought it would be a really simple topic and I just didn't get it. The next day I'm playing video games or something and an idea came to me, something that I thought I would try, and as I'm writing it down on paper, I think I finally understand it. And what I was writing down on paper eventually became the proof that you see in the second video on color theory. And I realized I was getting it, and I was so excited. I was running around my house, I was jumping up and down. My mom and brother probably thought I was crazy. Maybe they're right. But the thing was, I got it, and I was so pumped because I had struggled with this concept, and I had gotten so many steps forward, so many steps back, and I finally just got it after hard work and trying new ideas. This made me think a lot about education and the way that the learning process happens in schools. I feel like in school, with the exception of maybe a physics packet you could take home for a week, I never really got this opportunity to work at a problem for so long. And I don't think I ever felt that proud when I finally got it. That, to me, is kind of scary, because I felt like that whole experience with the two videos with all that trial and error and finally getting it, having to undo work and redo it, I felt like that was a really pure, legitimate form of learning. And it's one that, with few exceptions, I think we don't really have in school. So I'm sharing this with you for two reasons. First, I think it's just something important to consider when you think about education and learning. And second, this is what I've really become interested in the past half year or so. For those of you who don't know, I'm a student at Penn State studying psychology. But I was also recently accepted to a program at Penn State that focuses on designing meaningful learning environments. And in addition to that psychology degree, by spending another year at Penn State, I can earn a master's in education, which is pretty nifty. Basically, I really enjoy learning about the ways in which a design or a system can really influence someone's behavior, motivation, or their ability to learn. So this brings us back to the story I told in the beginning, that I felt like making those videos, I had a really pure learning experience, and why didn't I feel like that in schools? Veritasium made a great video called "This Will Revolutionize Education." He argues that technology is always claimed to revolutionize education, and whether it's the radio or TV or CD or, oh god, internet, none of those have. Now, the internet has definitely revolutionized education, putting tons of information at our fingertips, allowing some people to make YouTube channels. But when Veritasium says that technology hasn't revolutionized education, I think he means in-classroom education, and to a large degree, I think he's right. There are some really cool classrooms that are doing really cool, innovative things, but for a large part, most classrooms are pretty similar to the way they were in, say, the 50s. Veritasium goes on to say that the goal of teachers shouldn't just be to disseminate information, because if that were their only goal, they'd be obsolete. We have the internet. He says their goal should be to cultivate an environment that fosters exploration, intellectual curiosity, to guide the social process that is learning, and I could not agree with him more. YouTube for me was and is all of that, and I'm getting chills talking about this. With YouTube and a lot of the videos I make, I spend all this time doing research, and it's a lot of work, but it's so satisfying and so much fun, and it's my process of learning. It's the way I want to do things. YouTube provided that for me because my school simply didn't. And I went to a pretty good school too. It's not really my individual school's fault, but we need to change the way we look at schooling and traditional education. We need to create an environment where people can accomplish tasks that are meaningful to them. I think that's really what motivates us at our core and what drives us to be more intellectually curious. I'm really glad I've come to see things this way, because I have YouTube, I have the program at Penn State I'm in, and I have you watching this, and seeing nice comments from all of you it just makes my day. It's really nice. Oh, look how sentimental this is getting. Yeah, so check out the Veritasium video if you haven't seen it, and just think about the way that you learn in your environment. It's very abstract, but I think you can do it. Thanks for watching. Also, if you are new to my channel, that may be because Hank Green recently retweeted a video I made! One half of the channel that inspired me to start vlogging retweeted a video I made, so that was cool. Check it out if you haven't. And also, props to Jack from the YouTube channel Jack's Eye, who actually tweeted out the photo video. Jack also has a really cool channel, so I highly recommend checking him out, and you may even be seeing more of him soon. Why is that? You'll have to wait and see. This is becoming such a long outro. Alright, thanks for watching. Bye.